Like that. Popping off, yeah. Popping up, popping off, popping murder up, popping at your pops, popping tags, popping perk off, pop.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Flex, and today I'm gonna talk to you guys about a little story that shocks me while I was a little kid. I do remember this story. I do remember this. I had this white friend calling me the N word. So I'm basically not gonna. Basically, I'm not trying. I'm not trying to expose him. I don't want. I don't want to expose my friend. He was Caucasian at the time. He didn't know what the word means. So let's get into the story. I think it was 2002 or 2003 at the time. I think I was 5 or 6 years old. I was in third grade or second grade or third grade. I can't remember. I think I was in third grade. I was in third grade. We had this we had this music class in Olson Middle School. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I went to Olson Middle School in Marina, California. I do remember a friend of mine named Andrew Maxwell Staley, and he's a friend of mine, and he's Caucasian, and he was white at the time. He was white, yes, he was white, and he was a great friend, but he was a great friend. Sometimes he's a little bit he might be a little bit weird, but he can be some. But he was a smart kid. He was a smart dude at the time. And I have a friend named Marvin Lee Jones. I do remember his name. His name is Andrew Matt. I know the other guy named Marvin Lee Jones. So I was friends with Andrew. Andrew always tell the truth. Andrew always tell the truth. But Marvin Lee Jones, he was a sneaky little bitch at the time. Because I do remember he said that to Andrew. I think I remember Andrew. I do remember Marvin Lee Jones, and I know this other kid named Timmy not I have I have an Asian friend who's named Timmy. I think he was, I don't know if he was, I think he was Mexican or Asian. I can't remember at the time. But I had named Timmy, and Marvin and Timmy were like great friends in Olson. And I think I remember Marvin telling Andrew to call me the N word, calling me the N word. I do remember I was sitting down, just minding my own business, listening, watching other kids perform the flute. And I do remember Andrew came up came beside me on my right side and saying this, saying it's gonna shock me to say it. It's gonna shock me to say this, but it's how it is, nigger. So I do remember he said the I do remember he said the ER at the end. I do remember he said the ER at the end. I didn't tell the teacher on him. I knew what it was at the time. I knew what the word means. At the time I was a little kid because I was smart. I was smart that what the I do remember what the ER at the end of the say nigger at the time. I do remember he said that. But Andrew didn't know what that word means. He didn't know at all. He did not know what that word means. So I went home. I got off to school. I think I remember went to my friend's house to like do my homework or play with my friends. And I do remember telling my mother, telling my mother and my dad, um, telling my mother and my dad saying this. hey, Andrew called me a nigger. So, my mom was furious. She was furious. She was pissed off. She was mad. She was really, really mad. Like, she reminded me of Vegeta. Like, straight up 10 times madder. So, she called the school up. She called the school and telling them that, Andrew Maxwell Staley saying, calling my son a nigger at the time, and then the office, I could tell the office was in shock at the time. Well, I did not know, I did not notice that I didn't know. I think the office was shocked that a young student, like a young 6-year-old kid will say the N word to a white 6-year-old kid will say the N word to a 6-year-old black kid, which is me. Andrew Maxwell Staley called me an N word, and I never forgot that day. I never forgot that day that Andrew Maxwell Staley got suspended. He didn't get kicked out. He did not get kicked out, but he didn't get kicked out of school, but he got suspended for saying the N-word, but he didn't know what the N-word means to it. But I think he knows it now. He knows it now what that means, or he probably knows about it. But that's not right to say it to a black kid who's always been your friend for the longest time. Me and Andrew know each other since we were like, I think we were like yay high. Yeah, Andrew might be a weird kid, but he's a smart kid. But we know each other since yay high, and in school we met before, and he was a good kid. He was a nice kid, awesome kid, and then sometimes he'll get into trouble, but not all the time though. But I still remember that day, and I do remember Marvin Lee Jones was always been a little bitch at the time. I do remember him. He always been a little bitch. He always get me in trouble all the time, and he was annoying. He was so annoying. He was so annoying. I wanted to sock the shit out of him. But no, he was not a tough dude. He was like a crying little bitch, because he cries. Like he was like he cries like a little bitch sometimes. But when you make that person feel bad, that there's no turning back. You cannot forgive that person anymore. But Andrew, I forgave Andrew. I forgave him what he said. I accept his apology. But Marvin Lee, but the friend, I thought he was my friend, but he's a little bitch. But now me and Marvin Lee Jones are friends now, and yeah, it happened that day. It happened that day, which I will never forget when he said that, and it kind of pissed me off a little bit. But yeah, that's how it is in life. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please drop a like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Watch out! Gotta do that. Back to the past and watch out! Gotta do that. Back to the past and watch out!